Peace and balance, Sagittarius, and welcome to your February 2021 reading. This reading is going to be for all my Sagittariuses, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Jupiter. So if your Sagittarius land in any of these placements, then this reading is going to be for you. Now, I'm going to start off with your personal reading, then I'm going to jump into your love reading, and then your business reading. So, personal reading. Let's see what we got. I feel like it's something you don't want to talk about, like you don't want people to know. You're in this restrictive mode or mood about something. Maybe something going on in your personal life you don't want people to know. Okay. It's interesting. So for your personal reading, the card I pulled, we have opening to discovery, stepping through, and balance forces. Okay, I feel like maybe it's certain things that y'all working on that you don't want people to know. Like that's where I got that restricting thing, you know, like maybe if you have like a business you're starting or your work, you don't want people to know. You don't want a lot of people to know. You don't even want people to know like that, you know. So you're keeping it hidden from others, and you're just taking the time to just do you. Like you don't want people in your business is what I'm getting. Like you want people to mind a business, you know. Maybe certain things that you want to do that you don't feel like, you know, the people you used to be around, like, you know, like the people you close to, you don't feel as though they're gonna support it or they're gonna approve or they're gonna, like, you know, joke around with it or whatever the case is, you know. So you choosing to like keep it secret, you know, like and then I'm getting sacred, you know. Start to look at something as sacred, you know, like, you know, not everything is just, you know, just with no meaning and purpose behind. Like, you know, certain things are sacred, you know. You may be doing something that's like putting you in balance, and you need to bring back balance into your life. But let's jump into the card. I'm gonna read the numerology, and then I'm gonna get into the imagery. Now we have 34. 3 represent environment, 4 represent thought. So something in environment is putting you in deep thought about something. And 34 is like 7, right? 7 represent message. So either you're receiving a message or you giving a message. You're probably waiting on a text message from somebody, or you're about to send a text message to somebody, or you've been sending messages back to back to back with somebody, or, you know, somebody's about to bring you a news, or you have to give somebody a news, you know, but you're thinking a lot about it, you know. It's putting you in deep thought, you know. Maybe if you're waiting a text from somebody, you're thinking deeply about it, like, am I gonna get it, am I gonna get it, am I gonna get it, right? Or if you have to send a text message, maybe it's a tough text message, you know. You're probably thinking like, how am I gonna do this, you know, how am I gonna go about it, you know. Or, you know, whoever come into an environment that gives you this message is gonna put you in deep thought, you know. Like, so that's what I'm getting. Like, it's something that's gonna set off during the beginning of the month, to where it's so like in certain things people say are gonna put you in deep thought, you know. You're gonna have to do a lot of deep thinking during this month, you know, like about things, you know. Don't just jump into things. Actually think deeply about it. Like, why are you doing it? Why do you want to, you know, why do you want to do that? Like, you know, what is the benefit of you doing that, you know, like things like that, you know. Just thinking deeply about what you're doing. And this smoke is like distracting me because it's so beautiful. Maybe something beautiful is like distracting you, or you find beauty in something and it's like distracting you, like from what you're doing, or you're really distracted by something, but it's something that you admire, that you find beautiful, that you find fascinating, you know. And it's distracting you from, you know, what you used to do, you know. It's different. Maybe it's like you need to like release, like you need to release and throw like freely. Maybe you're too tense about something and you need to release, you know. So yeah, and then with the imagery of the card, right, we have a key and a lock, right? The lock leads into a different space, a more abundant space than the space you are in right now. You know, the way you at, you have the key to opening this door, right? It's available to you, meaning if it's an opportunity or a relationship, whatever it is, right, you have the key to opening that door. Because where you at, it's like dry land. It's like nothing is bearing, you know, nothing is growing, you know, everything is just like just, you know, like meaningless, you know. It just doesn't give you, don't have any kind of any drive, you know, any purpose, any like, you bored, you know, really bored, you know, like no spark, no spice, you know, just there, you know. But you have the key to opening a new door that will take you into a land where you can bear more fruit. You can actually bear fruit, because the space where you at, you're not bearing much, or you're not bearing any fruit at all, meaning you're not experiencing, you know, better things, you know, you're not experiencing happiness or joy or whatever it is, right? So this door is gonna take you into a different space than you used to. You might be fascinated as you go in, you know, but you can also get lost or not know how to go about it or how to do it because it's new, you know. But it'll take time. But just don't be afraid to walk through that door, because it's different, you know. Don't get too comfortable where you at because you're used to it. Try something different, and you never know where it might take you, you know. Just don't overthink too much about this, you know, like don't overthink too much about it, you know. So that's what I got with that. I got the keys. I got the keys. Maybe you should listen to that song. I got the keys. I forgot who it was. I think it was DJ Kelly or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, we got 47 stepping through. Right now, 47 again is something with this message and thinking. 4 representing thoughts, 7 representing message. You know, you giving a message or you receiving a message, you know, but you thinking, you know, thinking a lot, you know, you doing a lot of thinking during this month. It's like a lot of things that put you in deep thoughts, you know. And it's either because you're receiving messages from people, you know, or you're giving messages to people, the thing people say, you know, the people you say to others, like, you know, like you just thinking deeply about it. And altogether that's 11, right? 11 is like a reflection. Maybe it's something that you're reflecting on, you know, like you're just contemplating on, like whether or not it's the right thing to do, or whether or not, like, or what it is, or what, you know, how you should go about it, you know. You're just reflecting a lot, you know. And it's somebody else that's putting you in this space, because altogether that's 2, right? 1 + 1 is 2. 2 represents somebody else or something else, or somebody else or something else is putting you in this space of reflecting a lot, and you thinking a lot about it, you know. Because they exposed, like somebody's able to expose certain thing about you that nobody else is able to, and you don't know how you feel about it. It's like, you know, you feel vulnerable in a sense, you know, like you feel it's something that you're not able to push through when it comes to this person, or you're not able to, like, you know, accomplish easily when it comes to this person. It's just something you're not used to, and they're making you reflect a lot on your action, you know, the things you've been doing, you know. And not only are they triggering you to reflect, but you thinking deeply about it, you know. Now when it comes to the imagery, maybe some of you guys may feel comfortable, may feel lazy, you just want to sleep, or some of you guys need to sleep because you've been working a lot, but you feel like sleeping, you know. You feel like sleeping on your responsibilities. You don't even feel like doing anything. You feel like just chilling, just living life, you know. It's like it's change coming, you know, people coming to talk to you, you know, people wanting to talk to you, but you're just in this space of like, I just want to sleep. I just want to be where I'm at right now. I don't even want to be bothered, you know. You're not even paying them no mind. You're not paying the changes that are coming to you no mind. You're not paying the messages that you're receiving, you know, the offers that you're receiving. You may be missing out because you're sleeping, or you just like too deep in your thoughts and your feelings about something, you know, because you see she's like laying there naked, you know. You feel vulnerable about something, and you just you know, just laying there, not doing anything, like eyes closed, and you see the butterfly around her and the butterfly representing change and you know, transformation, and the bird representing messages, you know, messenger type of energy, right? And you just laying there, you're not even, you know, listening to the message that you're receiving from your higher guides, you know, or from your higher self, you know, from the universe or from God, however you look at it, right? You're not seeing the changes that are unfolding in your life. You're not trying to transform something in your life, you know. So you're just sitting there, or you're just laying there, you know, and it's time to make that change. It's time for you to get up and put in the work, you know, actually put in the work seriously, because you're capable, you know, you're a magical being, you know. I also see you get a lot of love. You have a lot of love offers, you know, because around her, there's like a lot of bubble with hearts inside, but those bubbles haven't been popped, so you haven't, you know, decide to explore a love endeavor from somebody, you know. But you have a lot of love offers. A lot of people are interested in you, but you haven't really like popped the bubble and you be like, okay, let me take that heart, you know, let's see where this goes, you know. You haven't been doing that. You haven't been feeling like doing that. I feel like a lot of you guys are just lazy, pure laziness, you know. I think that's what it is, you know. But I feel like you're just so tired, you know, you don't want to experience a certain something, you know, so you just like giving up on love, you know. You're giving up, and the universe is just saying like, you need to transform, you need to, you know, listen, you know, do this, do that, you know. But you're not listening. You're not listening, you know. Like, you need to listen, you know. You have so many opportunities out there, you know, and you need to be willing to take it. You need to be willing to be vulnerable. You need to be willing. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you expand, you know. If you're not willing to be vulnerable to a certain extent, you know, how would you ever learn? How would you ever toughen up? You know, how would you ever gain the strength? You know, like, everything in life is here to teach you. Everything is here to show you something that you know, you're not used to seeing, you know. So the moment it comes to you, you know, like the moment you experience a little frustration, a little disappointment or whatever, you immediately go back to your bubble, and it's like, nah, like, that's not what it's trying to teach you. Like, that's not what it's trying to show you. It's trying to show you, okay, what have you been doing to attract the people you've been attracting in your life, or what have you been doing to attract the situation you in, you know. What have you been taking part in? How have you been thinking? How have you been feeling, you know? What space have you been in? And are you gonna stay there, you know, like, or are you gonna stay there, you know, like, are you gonna stay there, or are you gonna move, you know? Are you gonna do something about it, or are you just gonna complain and give up and, you know, throw a pity party on yourself? Like, you know, what are you going to do, you know? Because your action is exactly what's going to set your path. That's what's going to set you from moving forward or moving backward. So what you're going to do, you know, what are you going to do? And it's all up to you. You can either lay there, sleep on opportunities, sleep on happiness, sleep on experiencing the best because of your fear, or because of your, you know, your stubbornness, whatever it is, you know, that's putting you in this space of just not caring, you know. You keep doing that to yourself, you're gonna stay right where you at. And then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna keep complaining the more you keep experiencing the same experiences from people, you know. Because let's say if like you used to a certain type of people around you, you know, but deep down you actually want something serious, right? And you know, you keep allowing those same people into your life, you know, and you keep complaining why it is that, you know, like, you're not receiving love and things like that, because you focus on the things that you're so comfortable and used to, you know. And the moment that one thing you're not comfortable, you know, or you're not used to, you know, coming to your space, you don't know how to deal with it, you don't know how to handle it, and you immediately shut it off, and you immediately just go back in your shell, you know, to what you're comfortable with. But where is it taking you? You know, where are you going? You know, like, because you're remaining where you at. You know, you remember, you get what you give, you know, you give what you get, you know, like, it's that simple. What are you putting out? What are you investing your time into, you know? So when you know what you're putting out and what you're investing your time into, you know what kind of energy you're receiving, you know. And it's entirely your fault, you know. It's entirely your fault. You can't blame other people. You can't blame, oh, well, she's like this, or he's like that, or, you know, this didn't go like this, or this didn't go like that. But what did you do, you know? Did you do something, and did that something help or made things or made things worse, or did you do nothing? You know, So ask yourself that. Damn, that's a lot. And then we have 19, balancing forces, right? That's 1, individuality, and then 9 represent experience, knowledge, and enlightenment, right? And that's you, individuality, right? And then that's 10, 1, more individuality. 1 is individuality, and 0 is like just more space, more thing. Hold on to that, you know. So you need to be an individual. You need to be yourself, no matter what. Maybe some of you guys have not been yourself. You know, you've been trying to be something that you're not, or someone that you're not, just to make other people feel better. Maybe if you have friends that act a certain way, you want to act that way too, just to show them that, oh yeah, y'all cool when you do the same thing, right? But deep down, you know that's not the type of thing that you're really into. You know what it is that you want to be into, but you're just psyching yourself up and telling yourself, nah, I want to be cool, I want to have people around me, I want to be, you know, like, I want, you know, like that. You just sacrifice yourself basically to be somebody else and to live somebody's life, to follow somebody else's footstep, you know. So you need to be more an individual, you know, and know that your experiences is your experiences alone. You know, I always say this: you come back into this world by yourself, you live by yourself. It doesn't matter at all. Your timing is your timing. Somebody else's timing is their timing. So if you keep following other people's footsteps and trying to do what other people do, you know, you're not on your timing, you know, and you attract bullshit that are not yours to attract, you know, and you keep wondering why you are where you at, you know. So just start being your own individual and start doing the things that you like to do, the things that you really want to do deep down, you know, that you want to do, you know. And stop trying to be other people, stop trying to do what other people do, you know. So you have to be honest with yourself, you know, about where you at, and know that your experiences are your experiences alone, and you need to be more of an individual, you know. And then when it comes to the imagery, it's basically, you know, all I'm getting with this is just that you need some balance, because you need to go through some kind of transformation, you know, that you are rejecting, or you're not even acknowledging as much, you know, because of your comfort, you know, or because of the discomfort it brings, you know, or the things you may have to do because of that, you know. So you are being called to bring more balance into your life, because you've been unbalanced. You went to left field or you went to right field, and you need to just like come back into the middle, you know, come back into the middle. And one thing I'm gonna say is, like, you know, what helps me bring back balance into my life is just getting into the things that I love to do, you know, like whether it's painting, listening to music, working out, you know, making these videos, you know, just working on my craft, you know, whatever it is, you know, like just get back into that space is what gives me the drive, you know, to like do more of what I like to do. And then that brings back balance into my life, you know, because when I find myself now doing the things that I like, that I love doing with a passion, I actually go left field or more right field, you know. And then I find myself being unbalanced, thing becoming stagnant, you know, becoming more like, you know, hard to deal with, you know. So I have to bring that balance, and that is something that you need to figure out on yourself, you know. What exactly are things that make you feel good, you know, and do that, you know. What are things that you're good at? What are the things that you haven't done in a while that you used to love, you know? Whether it's playing video games, whether it's working out, whether it's drawing, whether it's painting, whether it's music, you know, that thing that you used to do by yourself, you know, and have your own fun, you know, when nobody was around, you were just laughing and just enjoying yourself and just like just feeling yourself, man, in your own space, you know. Like get back into that, and that alone can bring you balance. And for some people, they can meditate, do yoga, you know, like dance, whatever it is, you know. There's different things out here that can help you bring balance into your life. You just gotta know yourself and what works for you, you know, so you can find the best way to go about it. So that's all I got for your personal reading. I'm gonna jump into your love reading. Let's see. Love reading. Okay. All right, so the cards that I pulled for you, we got the King Swords, We got red, forgive. And gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Ooh, I should have had my notes regarding like the colors meaning, because we got heavy color, gold and red. You may be wearing red a lot. Red is probably your favorite color, or gold is your favorite color, or you like to wear gold stuff, you know, or red stuff, you know, you like to have red stuff around you or gold stuff around you, you know, or maybe somebody gives you something gold or red, or you have something that's red or gold that you keep around a lot, you know. Either way, with the king's swords, right? Swords represent like a you know, it's like an object that you utilize to protect yourself with, you know, to kill, you know, or to protect yourself with, you know. So when it comes to love, you in this protective mode, like you're protecting your heart, you know, you're protecting yourself from experiencing something that you don't want to. And in here we got I see a fly. You may see a fly a lot, or you may have seen a fly, or there's probably a fly in your house somewhere, or you know, you somewhere where like there's a fly, or you're gonna see a fly, you know, or you've been seeing flies. Flies represent something. Flies can be like abundant, but also like annoying. Like they come around things that are dirty. They come around something is dirty, or you know, it's a lot of stagnant energy, you know, in the space. Your house can be clean, but if you have a lot of stagnancy, flies can come around, because on a spiritual level you are, you know, like dirty, stagnant, you know. So again, with the fly, that represents stagnancy. It represents also abundance, because it's a lot of fly, you know. But you in this protective mode, and you may find somebody annoying. Like you may find somebody annoying, or something annoying. Like it's like you don't want to deal with it. Like you just want it to go away. Like, please go away, please don't talk to me. But it just keep talking to you, you know. And that can be anyone. You in this space where like you making decision, you're observing things, you know. You're on your throne, you know, you're in your own home, and you probably be home a lot. You don't go out like that. And you're just observing, you're just protecting yourself, waiting for anything that comes to trying to like break your heart or hurt you or something, and then you just slay it, you know. Like, and it's like, whoa, hold up, like, what are you doing here? You know, are you looking for love, or you just want to die by yourself? You know, like, what do you want to do? You know, because if you want to just die by yourself, you know, you can go ahead, you know, have your enjoyment. Don't get involved with anybody that wants something serious, because you would just mess them up, you know, mess what they got going for themselves up, you know. And just do what you do. You know, some people are here to just mess around and do wild shit, you know, and some people are actually here to be serious, you know, and build something, you know. There's different type of things out here for different type of people with different type of wants and needs, you know. So you know what you want to do, and you go around people that are like that too, you know. So you don't go into a space of somebody that actually want to build something and you actually mess them up, you know. That's how things are created, you know. Somebody that actually wants something good, they get with somebody that don't know what they want, and then they fuck shit up. And then the person that actually wanted what they want, they end up turning savage because they got hurt by somebody that didn't know what they want, and then they start being that to somebody else, and then the cycle just go on and on and on and on and on and on. We affect each other, we influence each other, you know. So you have to know how you come up to others. You have to know what you want first of all, and know who you are around and what they want, you know, so you don't make things worse, you know. So know what you want, let it be known, instead of you being here just protecting yourself, you know. Like, just, you know, if you don't want love, you don't need to protect yourself. Just, you don't want love, let the person you get with know that's not what you want before anything move any further, you know. But if something that you want, then bring that wall. You don't need to protect yourself. Look, we all go through, like, we never, first of all, we're never gonna meet somebody that's 100% what we want. We have to be willing to compromise, you know. And what you're willing to compromise will depend entirely up to you, or whether or not you're going to continue, you know, you're going to move forward into building something more with that person, you know. But if you're not, then you let them go, you know. But at the end of the day, you're never going to get 100% what you want, you know. Also, like, when it comes to love, relationship, whether is partnership, or, you know, family or friends, whatever it is, like, you know, relationship are just the mean of transportation to take you from one space to another. So anything that you do in life, anybody that you meet, you're always going to learn something from them, and you have to be willing to listen, you know. You have to be willing to see, you know. So you knowing that I lost my train of thought. Shit. What was I saying? Like, it's like, hold up, give me a minute. I just blanked for a moment. Yeah, like everything is gonna teach us, right? So every relationship you win is just to make you stronger, to get you to like a space where, okay, you know, you get with somebody, you know, whether you guys are compatible or not, you get to learn more about yourself, about what you like, about how you are in a relationship, about how, you know, somebody else is, about the, you know, way you go about things, you know, like, or how you shouldn't go about things, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, you know, what you like, what you don't like. You get to learn things like that. And as you go into the next relationship, you know how to approach it better than you did before, you know. And that's the same thing. You know how to, you know how to look for certain signs, you know how to look, you know, like, you know, things get better, you know, so you can actually get to a space where, all right, you become like, you actually know what you want, you know how to go about it, you know what you're looking for, and you actually put in the work to attract that. You don't just jump into any kind of relationship. You don't just jump into, you know, just anybody. That way you don't like it's a difference between building a wall, like having the, you know, like having some kind of protecting yourself from being hurt and pushing people away, and actually like allowing people to come in and just getting to know them and see who they are, you know, before you actually become serious with them, you know, like, or, you know, like, it just depends, you know. It's a difference. So all you have to do is know what you want, you know what you don't want, know how to go about it, you know. But that whole, you know, protective things, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work at all. You can protect yourself all you want, but you only restricting yourself from experiencing, and that's all. That's it. Because you never know how something is going to turn out. You wouldn't know until you try, you know. So you keep protecting yourself, you keep hurting yourself, you know. Just know, like, hey, if you want to be by yourself, down alone, you know, then do that, you know. If you want something better, then learn how to put that wall down, put that sword down, and actually experience, you know. Experience, feel it, you know, like, think it, like, just be in that moment, you know, of experiencing love, you know. Otherwise it's gonna keep, because the more you push something away, the more it's gonna want to come to you in any kind of way, shape, or form, you know. So the more you push something away, the more you're gonna keep on having people, you know, that they want to be with you, that want to build with you, that want to, you know, like, and you're never gonna be ready. And all you're gonna do is just keep hurting people, you know. So you might as well just give it a chance. And it's not to say, oh, just because other people are interested, now you have to be interested. No, it's like, just so you don't keep attracting that same energy, you have to know what you want, so you can start putting that energy out, you know. And we got red, forgive, and that's 10. So you need to be an individual here, or you need to like express yourself to somebody. It says forgive, meaning maybe somebody hurt you and you need to forgive them in order for you to move forward, you know. Maybe that's why you've been having this wall up, you know, because you don't want to be hurt again, or because you don't want to or because you don't want to hurt somebody, you don't want to hurt people again the way that you hurt somebody else, or you don't want to get hurt because somebody else hurt you. Either way, there has to be some kind of like conversation that needs to be had with somebody, like a deep conversation. You need to actually, it doesn't even need to be a conversation, as long as you actually forgive them, like genuinely forgive them. Because you can say you forgive somebody but still hold resentment, and that's maybe the same thing that the grudge that you're holding on, that's blocking you from actually receiving love into your life. So you need to release them, forgive them, let them go, or they need to do that, because maybe that's what is blocking you too, because it's not just you. If somebody is attached to you, their energy can create blockages from other people coming into your life. So whether it's you sitting down with them, letting know, hey, nothing is never gonna happen again. You need to let me go. Like, you need to really let me go. Like, get me out of your psyche, get me out of your aura, get me out of your space. Like, whatever you gotta do, just get me out. Like, or you have to do that, like, in order for you to attract better into your, what is right for you into your life. Because there's blockages, and this may be created by something that you're holding on to, or something that somebody else holding on to you, So either you need to do the work that is necessary in order for you to cut them off, or out of your life, out of your energy, out of your space, or just you do that. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you just have to do some deep work. Like, I don't know whoever's watching what your beliefs are, whether you're into religion or into spirituality. But when it comes to spirituality, like, it's just like you understanding alchemy and being in control of your own reality and working your magic, because you are an infinite being with infinite potential, like, you are capable of so much, so you work your inner magic to do what is necessary in order for you to free yourself from these bondages that you're in, that's not allowing you to attract love into your life. And you start by releasing, forgiving, and letting go of those people or those things, or that person, and let things in. Some of you guys, again, like, are being called to have plants around you. You get more plants, like in wherever you sleep at, get more plants in, like, around you in your home, especially around where you sleep at. The more plants you have, like, the more they're gonna support you, and you cater to them, they cater to you, that type of exchange, but you need to have plants around you. It's gonna help you release faster, is what I'm getting now. I'm gonna get more plants. But yeah, some of you guys may need to take some spiritual bath, like, cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, cleanse your, you're like, a lot of people think these things don't work, but they very much work. Like, like, just as much as somebody can, go and pay money to see a therapist, and like, all this type of shit, or hold on to that problem, not talk to anybody, and be a problem in other people's life, and things not happening right in their life. You can just do your own thing, work your own magic, whether it's meditating, taking healing bath. That alone can help you release, because you have to understand, it's so much people in the world, let alone it's so much energy out here in the universe alone. There's so many things that are going on physically and metaphysically, that are affecting us 24/7, every second of the day, every minuscule beyond seconds. It's affecting all of us. So it's not a amount of work that you can do to protect yourself. You just do it. You either do it or you don't. Like, but you might as well do it, because it's helping you create more, like, opportunities for yourself to heal and be a better influence in other people's life, and be a better influence in your own life, So yeah, And then we got, oh, also with the color red represent passion. So you need to be passionate about love. Again, you need to find that inner passion about love. You know, again, you lost it because of this the situation you were in before, but you're being called to tap into that passion again, you know, and be more excited about it, you know. Be more excited about it, because you're not gonna die. You didn't die, you know, just because somebody broke up with you. You didn't die just because something didn't work out. Because you broke up with somebody, you didn't die. Because you rejected somebody, because somebody rejected you, you did not die. You're still alive. You're still right there. You're still looking fucking amazing, looking gorgeous, looking handsome. You're getting in shape, you know, you're working out, you're doing what you gotta do, you know, you're looking amazing. So like, why are you beating yourself up because one thing did not work out? There's so many fishes, plenty of fishes in the sea, man. Plenty of fishes for you to pick, you know. And you know, like, just be in that space of just falling in love with love, you know. Fall in love with love genuinely, like a child loving people, you know. Like, just, you know, just that crush you used to have in high school, that first love you had, like that feeling, man. Get back into that, you know. And don't focus too much on the hurting part and the not working out part, because you're attracting that energy, you know. And then we got gold, which is you don't need someone else to fix you, man. You don't need somebody else to fix you. That's 36. 3 represent your environment. 6 represent attention, center stage. 6 also represent the joining of 2 energy to create 1. So it's something in your environment that's putting you in center stage, right? It's something in your environment, like, that's like a lot, that's gonna allow you to like ascend and transcend and just like experience like better things for yourself. You just have to be willing to see it. You have to be willing to actually do the work. You have to be willing to actually like be vulnerable, you know. You be vulnerable about certain things, you know, in your environment. Like, just let it be known. Also, like, just, you know, 6 also the joining of 2 energies to create 1. You need to join force with somebody else or with something else in order to create something in your life. And then that's 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 represent experience. So you have the ability to experience better things in your environment, or something better, you know, something, you know, you have the ability to become enlightened, you know. You just have to, like, you know, just have more confidence in yourself, you know. Have more confidence in yourself, like, and have more faith and trust in yourself that you're gonna get what you want out of love, you know. And you're gonna get, you know, who not even who. Don't focus too much on the who. Focus on the what. What do you want? What's gonna be that loving partner that's gonna fulfill you? What are you looking for in them, you know? Like, and imagine that, believe that, and just trust that it's gonna come to you. Don't focus too much on that one person, you know, because when you focus on somebody, that's heavy. You're attaching your energy onto them. You're creating more resistance, you know. Just focus on what you want out of somebody, and don't look, oh, well, why isn't it that person that I want coming to me, and I'm looking for this, right? No, because you creating more blockages into your life. Focus more like, okay, I want somebody that's gonna love me, you know, that's gonna just focus on me, give me the attention, be there for me, you know, is actually has money, is actually stable, gonna, like, you know, grow together, you know, like succeed together, has a boss mentality. Whatever it is that you want, you're looking for in a partner, you know, just put it out there, you know, and put yourself out there. Like, doesn't hurt you to go on dates, you know. It doesn't hurt you at all, just to see who people are, see if, you know, like, who matches with you, you know, because you never know what can happen, you know. You are your only limit. You're the only one who can limit yourself. Nobody else can, you know. So yeah, you don't need somebody else to fix you. You know what you need to fix within you. You know what your problem is. You know what is hindering you, whether you're not acknowledging it or you don't want to look at it. You know, Okay, because if you go deep down, you meditate on it, you really think deeply about it, you will find the answer what exactly it is that is blocking you. You know, what exactly it is that you're doing that is not right, you know, that is hurting you more than helping you. You know what it is. So you don't need somebody else to fix you. You don't need to go see no guru. You don't need to go see nobody that's going to tell you, oh, you need to do this and do that. You know what to do. Use your intuition. You are a powerful being, just like somebody else can be powerful. Everybody has their own gift. So start utilizing yours. Go within and find that inner strength, that inner, like, you know, magic that you have, you know, and do your own thing. Use your own intuition to do what you gotta do. You know, you don't need somebody else to fix you. You don't need somebody else to tell you how you need to do things, because one thing that can work for somebody else may not work for you. You can do something that somebody else does and it hurts you more than it's helping you. You know, you just gotta know that. You just gotta feel it, you know, like, you know if something is hurting you more. You know if something is not working out. You know if it's not, you know. So you start to look at those signs and actually do something different. Do something different, you know. Use that inner magic within you and stop trying to get somebody else to fix you, you know. Or maybe if you're looking for a partner because you don't want to be alone, or you want to be dependent when it comes to something, you know, like, you don't need them to do that or to be that for you. You just need them to add on. It's all about adding on. If you're looking for somebody to subtract or to add on to you and you're not able to add on to them, you know, then it's imbalanced. You know, if you're looking for somebody like who's just gonna, you know, and then that person is gonna subtract more from you, it's not balanced. You need somebody that's gonna add, whom you're gonna add on to each other, you know. And you're gonna know that for somebody. You're gonna know if somebody just want you for one thing or just want you for something. You're gonna know if you want somebody for one thing or want somebody for something, you know, for something else. You know, you're gonna know, you know. So know what you want is the biggest thing that I'm getting. Know what you want, you know. Know what you want. All right. Stop, you know, stop with the pity party, stop with the blockages, stop with the swords and the all that shit, you know. Like, you know what you want, you get that, you know, like, you get that because you are worth it. You deserve it. You deserve the greatest. You deserve the best. Believe it. Actually believe it, man. Believe it, you know. And it doesn't just appear like that. If something that you want is not coming to you, then it's something within you need to fix. It's something within you need to let go, you know. Because we may want one thing, but we may not be ready to receive it, you know. So it's not until we let go of that one thing or we have that one experience that it opens the door, you know. Because other people are doors, other people's are keys, you know, for us to go through in order for us to reach a different space. So if we're afraid to having experience with people, how will we ever reach the space we need to reach, you know? How will we ever do that, you know? So just know that, you know, just like you are the way for somebody else, you know, you are the key for somebody else. Somebody else is that for you too. Many people, we all play that part for each other, you know. So be willing to look at the sign, be willing to experience, you know. And you know, whenever your opportunity come, it will come. Whenever that person that is for you comes, it will come, you know. Don't stoop too low just to obtain it, okay? And know what you want. Set boundaries, you know. So yeah, that's it for your love reading. I'm gonna jump into your business reading. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay, so all right, I see what's going on here. So we got the 9 of Pentacles, right? We got the 5 of Swords, and underneath the 5 of Swords, I mean the 5 of Swords, I don't know why I said the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands. And underneath the 5 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, right? And I'm gonna leave it just like that because something just came as I did that. And then we have the Chariot and the Moon. Business reading, right? So I'm seeing you want to reach a certain space when it comes to your business or when it comes to making money. You know where you want to be at. You know where you want to go. Now it's all about you taking the action to get there, making the sacrifices you need to make in order to reach that space, working your magic. You know, I'm getting like doing some alchemy type of thing in order for you to also do, make that happen. Some of you guys may be good at making like healing things, healing stuff, and you're being called to actually work more into that and make it a business. Like, so if you into like making like health stuff, or natural products, or like whatever it is, you're being called to work more on that. So with this card, we have 9, right? 9 represent experience, enlightenment, knowledge, right? So you're becoming more knowledgeable and gaining more wisdom on what you may need to do. Also, it's a lot of green, a green representing abundance, right? Wealth, success, and stuff like that. So you want success, you want to obtain wealth, you want to become financially stable, but you also focused on like you wanting to move away, like you want to move away from somewhere, whether it be like the thoughts or actually physically move. You focus more on that, but you're being called, it's like you can't get there until you achieve that one other thing. You need to become more financially stable. You need to focus more on that part. Don't, because whatever you think, whatever you focus on is the energy like you're pushing out, and that's what you like attracting, right? So if you're attracting, like, okay, you're thinking too much about you wanting to move or you wanting to travel, like, and you're just thinking about that, you're gonna get opportunities, or you're gonna see like things and signs, and you're gonna get more in that feelings. Things are gonna happen to put you more in that feeling, but you're gonna get frustrated because you don't have a way to get there. You don't have to wait to do that because you're focusing so much on that. But if you focus more on like how you can obtain wealth, how you can become more financially stable, that alone is gonna open the door into you experiencing more things for yourself, more than what you want even. So you're being called to focus on how you can obtain wealth, how you can become more financially stable, right now. Don't focus on anything else as much right now that will require you spending money. Focus more on you earning money or you gaining money, and you need to work on your alchemy. If you're into spirituality, you may need to like do certain like meditation things, or like prayer things. I don't really like to use prayers, but like manifestation, or like what's that, I forgot the word, affirmation, right? You need to do more affirmation, with that, in order for you to gain that. So yeah, don't also forget to live and to enjoy life. Be happy, because when you focus too much on money, you become money hungry, like now that becomes your happiness. So if you don't have any money, you're not happy. You need to be happy already and still actually do what you need to do to gain financial wealth, but be happy. Don't just wait for you to get the money to be happy.
What's going on? What? Adam, move away from me.
So yeah, you're reaching for something. You want to reach a certain space, and you can reach that space. You just have to know, you have to know that it doesn't stop there, is what I'm getting to. It doesn't stop there, it keeps going. You as humans, we're always gonna want more and more and more and more and more. So focus on what is most important, is what I'm getting. Like, focus on what's more important, because if you want too much, it's gonna overwhelm the space for you to receive it. So like, know what you want most importantly, and allow it to come into your space before you trying to focus on something else, if that makes sense. And then we got the Five of Wands. Now with the Five of Wands, it came, I didn't see the card underneath, but with the Five of Wands, right, when it comes to your business or whatever you're working on, it's a lot of competition, right? Five represents feeling and emotion, so you're deep in your feelings about this. Maybe you have to compete. You feel like you have to compete to get the best the job, or to actually get clients, or to actually you have a lot of competition, so you are emotional about this, or you need to add more passion into it. Don't focus too much on the competition you have. Focus more on what you can do, and actually put your work out. Do what you need to do. Don't focus too much on the competition, because they are just like challenges. They're challenging you. So as long as you focus on your work, what you need to do, what you need to learn to get to that space, that's when you're gonna open the door and experience the Six of Wands, which is attention. Two energy coming together to create one. Center stage. You're gonna become center stage when it comes to something. You're gonna have a lot of attention on you. A lot of people are gonna look up to you. A lot of people are gonna come to you for guidance, for advice. You're gonna have a lot of support. You're gonna have a lot of clients. You're gonna have a lot of you're gonna be center stage when it comes to this. But you have to get over this. You have to get over this and actually put in the work. Focus more on your work. Don't focus on the competition. Your time will come. And this was underneath. You can achieve this until you go through this. This frustration, this work that you need to put in. And you have to go through this first in order for you to get to here. And then we have the Chariot. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the experience, enjoy the journey. Don't focus too much. I know you want to win, I know you want to be wealthy, I know you want to gain that, but enjoy the process. Everything that comes with that, the challenges, the sad nights, the happy nights, all that. Enjoy all that comes with it. Don't focus too much on you wanting to gain wealth, gain money, and then you forget to live. Don't forget to live, because that's what life is about. You're gonna miss out on opportunities that can even help you even much more to gain more wealth. Gain more health into your life. So enjoy the journey. Actually get out more is what I'm getting. Get out more. Some of you guys may need to travel for work. You actually need to move in order for you to get a better job, move from the space that you're in. Or life is taking you somewhere where you want to be. And everything is transpiring to that, if that makes sense. It's like everything that you're experiencing right now is to get you to where you need to be. So just enjoy the process, no matter how hard it may be, and you will get there eventually. Okay, so and then we got the Moon. The moon has to the moon is mainly who you are, what you want to do, how you feel about things, what you subconsciously think about, just how you feel about things. You may need to go on this new pathway, and there may be somebody that you sharing this with. You're gonna go on this adventure with. You're gonna go on, it's like somebody that needs to go on the same path as you need to. Maybe at some point you guys are gonna need to go to different paths, but right now there's this one path you both need to take, and there's a dark tunnel, meaning something that you're not aware of. You're not able to see through. You're not able to see past what is in front of you right now. you know. So whatever you're experiencing right now, you don't know if you're going to succeed, you don't know if you're going to fail, you don't know where you're going to be at, you don't know what's at the end of the tunnel, you know, because it's dark, you're not able to see it yet, you know. Maybe if you go in there, you might be able to, or you may not, you know, but you go into a space where it's going to be dark, you know, but it's going to be something at the end, and what, I do not know. You're just going to have to find out, but it's somebody that's going to be there along the way with you, you know. I'm also getting, you know, something in your emotion, in your, you know, like something in your emotion is like somebody is sneaky. Like I'm getting like a sneaky energy. Somebody is being sneaky, somebody's being nosy, like somebody is just like lurking, trying to see if, you know, you actually gonna succeed or not. You know, somebody's trying to see if you're gonna fail or not. Like somebody, like I'm getting like somebody may not want the best for you, you know, and they're just waiting for you to fail. Or somebody just like, I don't know, I'm getting like really sneaky energy, like just a weird vibe, like something dark hanging around you. When it comes to your business, you need to clear out, you know, you need to clear out. It's something you're not paying attention to, it's something you're overlooking, you know, you're focusing on something else, so you're not able to see it, you know. It's right behind you, it's right next to you, you know, you may even feel it, it's right behind you. You need to clear your space, you need to really like set the intention to clear that out, you know. Just something that it's just like I don't know, it's just a weird energy I'm getting from that, like something is just waiting for something to happen to you, you know. But I'm also getting like, don't be in fear, don't pay no mind. Like it may be the reason why you're experiencing certain like opposing things in your life, or certain, you know, things may be going on in your life, you know. But don't pay too much mind, just do the work you need to do, continue to clear your space, you know, set good intention, you know, and focus on, you know, what you need to do or what you want to do. And, you know, don't focus too much on the negativity or that energy too much, you know, because as long as you keep doing the work, it's going to like not, hold on, as long as you continue to do the work and clearing your energy, it's not going to hang there for long, you know, because there is something that is attracting it. And you know, the moment you actually get rid of whatever it's attracted to, and like inside of you or around you, is gonna remove itself, you know. So just do the work, and you know, all will be straight. So yeah, that's it for your reading. Thankful for you being in my space and allow me to bring forth this message to you. I hope you gain, and until next time, you stay at peace and balance always. Bye bye.